just forced due to falsities of false claims of being suicidal. My father reporting I was suicidal after I reported him for the child sexual abuse memories that I was recalling. In fact, I got the conversation between he and I recorded, and he's a delusional person. And he said I was suicidal because my doors were locked at 9 o'clock at night. Even the court transcripts say that. So he was pressing for the courts to have me held here, a CMHIP, and they let me go. My father's trying to build a case to discredit me for my claims of child abuse, which is very textbook for abusers to try and claim mental illness on their victims.
So you have been here at CMHIP one other time in 2013, is that correct?
In 2013?
Yeah, this is 2013.
So they let me go, saying no mental illness, nothing. In fact, the legal documents say I was only to be held until my daughter was taken from me. There's no abuse with my daughter. There's no drugs, no alcohol, nothing. And this was a kidnapping ploy. And I put it all in
2013.
It was in 2013. And then after, and I hadn't talked to my father or anyone for any of this, and I have the documents to prove it. I can email you those if you need them. Then, about a month later, the same officers that beat me up on July 22nd, 2013, filed for a protective order hold. And then they filed that with no grounds, nothing. And they said that Dr. Collier said that she did not do her evaluation correctly. So then they came and picked me up. They tried to say I was gravely disabled. However, I had witnesses staying with me. You know, obviously not gravely disabled. I get up every day, get ready, have something to do. I keep logs in my planners of everything I do. And then they picked me up at the hospital when I'm visiting a friend who had a baby. And so then they picked me up for a month. This is a ploy to try to discredit me for my claims of the abuse I suffered.
And so you were hospitalized for a month at that time?
Yes, with no grounds. And mind you, I was in intense pain. Both my shoulders were completely torn. One was separated. They refused to give me pain meds. My left hip was completely torn. I had no surgery by then. So it's a violation of acute pain. You cannot be hospitalized when you're in acute pain, because then your diagnosis appears to be different than what it really is. So I have a very interesting recording with my father that I think would be very beneficial for you to listen to, so you can understand his claims and his delusions and our communication gaps, because he's on his agenda to try to discredit me.
So I have a few questions about how you're feeling today. How would you describe your mood today?
My mood today is calm.
And how are you sleeping?
Collected. I slept really good last night. I mean, every night I have to toss a few times because of the hip and shoulder pain. But last night I slept pretty good. The pain was a little bit less. And I always sleep at least 8 hours. I've always been a sleeper my entire life.
How's your appetite?
My appetite, I would say it's average. I drink a shake for breakfast, have lunch, and a few snacks through the day, and dinner. Lots of vegetables.
Have you ever had periods of feeling depressed or low?
Nothing of clinical depression. I get my daughter, I haven't seen my daughter in 3 years, so there's days that I get sad and I miss her and I long to see her and hug her and do things with her, but I don't get clinically depressed. I'll get down where I'm like, man, I really miss her, but I'm not getting to where I can't get out of bed or can't do anything. I actually dedicate something each day to do to keep those memories of her together and I together and keep them active. But overall, you know, I'm in a very upbeat, and I get frustrated sometimes because of the games that they're playing and having to fight for things that are already my rights that are being deprived. So, due to this malicious case and what's occurring due to the water, but overall, I think I have a very good outlook because I know that I'm right. And I've seeked out enough people, have done a strong investigation to confirm that I'm on the high end. I have the righteous seat. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I've gone everywhere researching. I've been to the U.S. Law Library, researching the laws, investigating this case, you know, what occurs, talking to attorneys, and they've all been like, hey, this isn't even a crime. They can't even charge you with this stuff. It's not even a crime. And I have it all recorded. So that gets me through each day as well. And I have really good friends. I get frustrated too of the pain. Sometimes I want to walk more, be able to run. But I know that'll come after I get my hip surgery.
But on the opposite spectrum, do you ever have periods of time where you have too much energy?
No. I'm always one who needs my sleep. I can get a lot of tasks done, but I make lists. I've always followed that Harvard study where you make your goals every day, and you make your long-term goals, short-term goals, and that helps me to accomplish things and get a lot more done than most people because I make things to do, and I keep myself busy that way. But not so busy that I can't go with friends. Like yesterday I went with friends, and I take my time to see my family and keep my life balanced. No. As many times as my father tried to want to lie with the Lord, and plan suicide or just anything towards that nature. No. I do meditate quite a bit, and there are several different Buddhist meditations you can get into, and Native American meditations you can get into, where you can do what's called guided visualizations, or going into different places of remote viewing of that nature. Mind you that I am very educated in esoterics and Native American practices with yogic and Buddhic expertise of engaging the mind and opening up the Lucy part of your brain to time and space and relativity. So there are certain exercises you can do to do remote viewing or specific, engagements like pretending you're on a boat, or relaxation exercises as well.
Do you ever feel like you're receiving pressure from
No, not from the TV or radio. But I do have, my marketing degree is in subliminal messaging, just so you know. That is my expertise. My marketing degree with biology and psychology, and we've studied extreme amounts of subliminal messaging. We did some really great projects for a theater who was needing help in their popcorn sales. And so they did a bunch of subliminal messaging in sending messages for people to buy popcorn, and that sales went up 60%. And then they would flash images of, pop and sodas to the viewer several times over and over so quickly that you couldn't see it. And then everyone would get up and go buy popcorn. So that's my study in Fort Collins, and that's my expertise in education. But as far as sitting there in a schizophrenic state of saying, oh my God, I probably need to go here or there, no. But there are levels of the smart meters and new technologies where they can, in the Steve Jobs studies, where they can send out messages like, hey, go buy a Starbucks today. Don't go to Starbucks. This is new marketing. This is my expertise. This is my education. And I do have the smart meter laws and what they do read if you need to check up on those laws. They're all on the internet too. You can find them.
Thank you.
Training, Nicole? I'm sorry. Well, Dr. Glover, do you have any law education? Have you taken any basic law classes?
Well, so I'm specializing in forensic psychology, which involves training in case law related to specific issues of the mental health system and legal system.
All right. So you specialize in it, or you're on your way to it? You're in complete forensic psychology?
I am right now doing forensic psychology.
Okay, cool.
She said she's in the process of learning.
Dr. Kennedy got very offended because I asked her credentials. I was like, whoa, what are you hiding then? Because every doctor is entitled to be open to those questions.